Welcome to the Everything is Tine YouTube channel. My name is Ruby.
My name is Jeremy.
And today we're doing something a little bit different, a new series that we like to call Title Recital.
Let's go into how this sort of works, right? So I have two different random generators pulled up. One is a random word generator, and the other is a random number generator. And the random number generator, the range is going to be from 2 to 10. And so today, we're going to use these to create what we think sound like Trisha Paytas video titles. So for example, we get a word. Each of us are going to get the word and the number of words for the title. We both come up with them, and then we discuss what we think are in each video, what the premise would be.
Right.
What
Things that
the
she would possibly name her videos in the future.
Sure, we're in a way. This is both a creative endeavor, but also we're giving back.
Right.
You
And
know,
Trisha Paytas, if you're watching this, feel free to use our titles.
honestly, if you are watching this, we low key stand your videos. So uh, this is all in good fun. So, do we want to jump right into this?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, it's gonna be great. So, the random word that we
Is
have to incorporate is need.
need? Okay.
Mhm. And the number of words we have to create for the title for the first one is 8.
8 words. Okay. Starting off ambitious.
Yeah, really.
Um,
Okay. So what's your title for this first one?
I'm celebrating Passover and need vanilla. This is in reference to her making matzo balls on Passover. If you haven't watched this video,
I haven't.
she's making
No.
like a Passover meal. She's making matzo balls, but she didn't have like one ingredient, and it was definitely like a savory ingredient. It was like
Mhm.
cooking oil or something. She's like, I'll just use vanilla, and so she just puts vanilla in it, so it was like sweet. So this video is just like a vlog, right? Of her just going to the store and buying stuff for Passover and just like clearing out the stock of vanilla, clearing to make matzo balls,
To make all the matzo
all
balls.
the matzo balls.
Interesting. I could definitely see that. That would be on her own, like Trisha Paytas channel, not the actual
Yeah.
main one, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Hmm. So the one I could come up with was Shane and Ryland Need Jesus featuring Taco Bell. In my mind, it's a mukbang, right?
Okay. In
All
the
Taco
car?
Bell. We're gonna do this one on the kitchen floor
Oh,
mukbang,
okay.
okay?
Serious time.
With like a couple religious candles that are just lit in the background, and in my mind, she's
Like a
just like
seance.
in like a Taco Bell seance, but like a Christian Taco Bell seance, and she's like reading the New Testament like out loud, and then just like explaining how Rylan and Shane need to like abide by the teachings of the New Testament.
Okay. I could also see that. So,
Yeah, we're two different religions also, so very multifaceted queen. You
this is true. Very true.
All right. So our second one,
Is
here we go. So the random word we need to use is home,
home. Okay.
home, and we have 2 words in the title.
Oh, okay. My title for this one is Home Throne. So the whole
Mhm.
video is her buying a throne online and then installing it herself in her house.
Would it actually be her installing it, or would it just be like Moses installing it and her like walking around?
Yeah. He's installing it. She's supervising. She has like a crown and stuff.
She's supervising.
She has like the
That's
crown and
iconic.
everything, and like
Really?
she's like walking around. She's like, "This is my throne." Yeah, I'm here for it.
I'm here for
So
that too. I think the one that came to mind is Home Nugget,
okay,
right? So in my mind, this could be a series that she starts. So Trisha, if you're listening, where she starts like homemade cooking videos. And so she's going to try to make a chicken nugget from scratch in her new home.
Like
Hence,
okay, from
home
scratch,
nugget.
like kill the chicken. Like
Oh
what is
yeah, well, true. Well, maybe she buys the chicken, but then like breads it herself and fries
mhm,
it.
right?
Um, Therefore, home nugget.
Oh, how interesting.
Yeah, I
A new
don't know.
cooking series.
I think a cooking series by Trisha Paytas would be iconic.
It would be
I would watch that. Would you?
not to learn how to make food, but for entertainment purposes.
Not to learn that's it. That's a good point.
No
Yeah.
offense, but
No. No offense at all. So the third one, the random word we have to use for the third Trisha Paytas title is progressive,
okay.
and we have 5 words.
This is like a so the way I'm using progressive in this sentence, right?
Mhm.
It's in reference to the insurance company.
Me
So
too. Oh my
mine was
gosh. If we had the same
progressive
one, I would be
headquarters is evil incarnate, right? It's her just beefing with like progressive insurance, right? I could see her, and this could be like a story or just like a quick vlog that she does. Like, I got progressive insurance and the customer, like just a whole story time
Mhm.
about it. Yeah.
That's funny. We're on the same wavelength. Mine was also about the insurance company. So mine was going to be beef with Flo from Progressive. And
Oh,
so it's going to be about how one time, like years ago, she was up to be Flo in the Progressive commercials.
that's everything.
Everything. But, you know, really some sketchy stuff happened behind the scenes. And she's going to go through all the various things that happened and how she could have been Flo.
Good. Like I was like, yours is so much better than mine. I'm like, I love that for her. Like, is Flo the progressive woman? 100%.
I need that to happen. Progressive, make that happen. We want Trisha Paytas to be Flo from Progressive. Or at least incorporate her into a commercial, at minimum. You owe her that after you
It's
turned her
funny how
down for the
both of our
initial
minds
role.
went to that use of progressive.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, the other option would have been like what, like progressive politics?
Couldn't see Trisha Paytas like talking about that. So I was like, what
Yeah,
who could she
the
beef
only thing
with?
I could think of is like, bye Bernie, I am progressive, and like it's her and Mittens, like or something. But I don't know. Insurance seemed more along the lines of reality for some reason.
Okay, keep going. Let's do the next
Okay, the fourth one, the word is pressure.
one.
Like, okay, we can already see this,
Okay.
and
Visualize it already.
4 words.
Okay.
Okay, what's yours?
So mine is pressure points save lives, right? And it's just Trisha Paytas like taking on her role and like educating people on the power of like pressure points. She read a book about pressure points. It's helped her so much, and now she's just like sharing all the information with her fans.
She's an expert.
Exactly.
Okay, that could be a fun video. The one that came to mind, just because the mental image I found amusing. So she moved into this new house, right?
Mhm.
Which we saw recently. But because of COVID, she wants to make sure that everything is clean in the house. So one video would be pressure washing my kitchen. So she doesn't know like how to properly clean a kitchen maybe. So instead she like gets a pressure washer and just starts like blasting her oven.
Okay. Interesting.
Think like Mr. Clean commercial, but like water gun.
Have that mental image now. Great.
You're
Love that.
welcome.
Okay.
So the fifth one, right? The word we have is origin,
Okay.
and 4 words again.
The only one I could think of is like her telling like an origin story about
Hmm.
like David Dobrik, right? So like
Okay, so
origin
what?
of David Dobrik, and it's just the whole video is just her like
It's a
telling
feature
you
film.
exactly like how David Dobrik rose to fame, but it's all like very, very aggressive and like he's a terrible person vibe.
Is it factual also, or is it like semi-factual?
It's like
The story.
experience based. So based on like her vibes that she got from him, it's his origin story.
Her vibes. That's
You
funny.
know, she's not like a documentary maker, but this is
Hey,
just like,
hey, if Shane Dawson can be a documentary maker, Trisha Paytas can be a documentary
yeah, but
maker.
I'm just saying, I don't think Trisha would want to do that. I could definitely see her being like, this is my first experience with David Dobrik. And then she goes off from there, right?
For sure, for sure. Um, so the idea that came to mind for me was my country of origin. Okay,
Oh my
so
God.
so the premise is she buys one of those like 23andMe tests or like ancestry tests, spits into the thing, sends it off, finds out that she's like 2% like something, like a random country. Say it's like 2% Tanzanian or something. I don't know. And then she follows up this video by like flying there and like getting to know her culture.
Oh, how interesting. Kind of here for that, Trisha Paytas. If you're like watching this, like please.
Okay, yeah. So the premise could be also, she had that Aladdin photo shoot with Moses. She thinks that after doing the Aladdin photo shoot, she's from the Middle East. So then she does the 23andMe test, finds out she's like 1% from one of those countries, flies there to understand her culture.
See, as much as I'd be here for her flying there, I feel like the more um like realistic version of this video is her taking a test, finding out she's like this much percentage of something,
Mhm.
going to a restaurant in the States that's like like whatever culture that is, and then her just
Oh
like
my
walking
gosh.
in and being like, I'm like 2%. Like totally relatable. She's like, oh, I love these. He's like,
Oh
I'm
my
like
gosh.
14% this, and she's like trying to
Wait,
bond with people.
I can see this happening. So it's like I'm 4% Irish,
She goes to
and
like an Irish restaurant in
no
California.
no no not even that. She like finds a Bennigan's, right? And she like gets one of those Shamrock cookies. Like, you remember the old Shamrock cookies that would have like green
No.
sprinkles?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Okay, okay.
what was the thing, right? And she holds up, and that's like the thumbnail. I'm
Uh,
here for this.
gotta stand. Okay.
Yeah, really. Um, the random word is potential,
Okay.
and we have 7 words.
7. Okay, that's a good amount. So mine is finding my potential soulmate while being engaged. So basically, she goes to like one of
Okay.
those, I don't know, YouTubers who's like the psychic twins or someone like that, where they
Oh
like
yeah.
do stuff like that to like I don't know. I don't watch the psychic twins. I'm sorry if I'm like not on brand with what they
How
actually do.
dare you?
But
How
like
dare you?
she yeah, yeah, come for me in the comments. No, I mean like it's just going to someone who like tells her her fortune or like her potential soulmate, and she's doing this while still being engaged to like Moses,
Oh no.
just to see if they're potential soulmates. Like she's going there hoping that they will be potential soulmates, but she's titling the video "Finding My Potential Soulmate While Being Engaged" for clicks.
Do we have like any input from Moses during the video at all, or no?
I don't know. I haven't really heard him talk that much. So even if I thought he would have input, I'm not sure what he would say.
Fair enough.
Smile and nod. Yeah. So
The- okay, so to preface mine, right? Have you seen the new house tour she did and everything?
no, I didn't
Okay, well
watch the video.
she did a house tour, and like her house is on like a mountain, right? To where you could easily like fall down the mountain or something, right? So my title or potential title is My potential breakup with my pet rock. So, the premise of the video is she goes to Petco, right? And just gets like overwhelmed that like the animals are alive, like, parrots and dogs and cats, and gets overwhelmed. So she chooses to adopt a pet rock. Let's say she calls the rock Lassie. Okay.
I'm so sorry, Trisha Paytas.
But
Really
if you
painting her in a bad light, fam.
no, it's great. Pet rocks should be appreciated. How dare you?
Oh,
So
okay. No.
so in the video, she recognizes that she eventually has irreconcilable differences with her pet rock, just like things that she's never gonna work through. They're just too different, right? But so she's ceremonial, like in a ceremony, right? She gets rid of the pet rock, and she's like, "Goodbye, Lassie," and she throws the rock down the mountain. And so that's her potential breakup with her pet rock.
This is a whole Lifetime movie. This is not like a video.
This could be done in 27 minutes.
Okay. Right. Sure. Not sure if I could see that happening, but okay. I thought you said she's gonna buy a dog and name it like Rock or something. That's gnarly.
She buys a dog, but accidentally buys Dwayne the Rock Johnson, and then that's the premise of the movie.
I mean, I think it's more realistic to be like, I went to Petco and all I bought was a rock because I didn't want
Like,
anything alive.
that's what I mean. Like she buys the rock, and then like she gets a leash for the rock.
I'm sorry, Trisha Paytas, if you're watching this. I apologize for his blasphemy in advance.
Oh,
Gosh.
it's not blasphemy. People have pet rocks, right?
Sorry. No. Yeah. Okay. So you're telling me right now, if I was like, oh yeah, Jeremy, I have a pet rock, what are you going to say to me?
I'm glad that makes you happy.
See, so condescending.
No, it's sincere. If
When the
having a
camera, ladies and gentlemen, when the camera is turned off, right? If I ever told him I had a pet rock, it would just be like a whole question of our friendship. Like, who am I friends with? Oh, what do you have a pet rock?
probably what I would do is I would just like send you random rocks in the mail and be like adoption opportunity. It would just be like a pebble. I don't know. But anyway, so that is our segment. I don't know. I had fun. Did you? Maybe
Too. Some of these kind of sent. So
some of these did. So title recital, the name of the segment. Let us know various things that you think that we should develop titles for in the future.
right. This could be YouTubers, like YouTuber videos. It could be music artists,
Yeah,
movies.
anything, things that you think would be funny. We're down to do. So
Right. I mean, we could even do like celebrity kids' names, if like these celebrities were to have a kid, what would their name be, things like
it's
that.
true. The
So,
whole Kardashian Jenner family has really opened the door for some interesting names. So we could do that. Yeah. Just let us know in the comments below. And
definitely.
like and subscribe and all that stuff that people normally tell you to do.